everybody. Today we have Lenovo Flex 7. It's a 14-inch laptop, 14IRU8 series. It's an Intel Core i7 13th gen with beautiful full HD touchscreen. Let's take it apart, let's see what we can fix, replace or upgrade. Start with bottom screws. You will need P5 Torx screwdriver. Right, now we have to separate the bottom case from the palmrest, so find the place where you can put your tool in. Once you find a gap, work your way around the edge to disconnect all the clips. And use only plastic tool, otherwise you can scratch the other parts. Alright, the bottom is off. Here, that's our part number on the white sticker. Now we can access all the internal components, so start with taking out and disconnecting the battery. So if the battery is swollen or doesn't hold a charge, you can replace it. Unscrew all the screws. Now we can take it out and disconnect from the motherboard. Alright, here that's our battery model number. Here that's our Wi-Fi card. So if your Wi-Fi doesn't work, you can replace this card. Gently disconnect the antenna wires. Now take out the screw on the top. And you can pull out the card. Here, that's our model number for the Wi-Fi card. Now let's take out our speakers. So if the sound is bad, you can replace your speakers. The speaker cable is under the antenna. Disconnect the speaker from the motherboard. Alright, so those are the speakers. Here we have the part number. Okay, now under that cover, that should be our storage. So if your laptop doesn't boot and tells you there is no boot device, or you would like to upgrade storage to the bigger one, you can do it. So unscrew that cover, and here underneath, that is our actual drive. This is the shorter version. That's the NVMe SSD drive. You can upgrade it or replace it. Here, that's our cooling heatsink for the processor and the fan. So if the laptop overheats and you would like to add cooling paste between the heatsink and the processor, or if the fan doesn't spin, or if it's making grinding noise, or if it's clogged with hair, you can replace it. So unscrew the screws. Now we can take out the fan, disconnect from the motherboard. Here we have the part number of the FRU. And now let's take out the heatsink. Be careful, don't bend it. It may be stuck to the processor because of the cooling paste, so you have to be gentle. If you bend it, it won't work anymore. Here we have the part number for the heatsink. here, that's our I/O board. That's our power button, card reader, and the USB port. So if these don't work, you can replace just this board. So disconnect it from the motherboard. I usually close those clips. If you leave them open, you can break them later. And now that board is covered by the hinge. So let's unscrew our hinges for the screen. I will unscrew the opposite side as well, since we are taking the motherboard later. Now the video cable has some adhesive on the hinge, so let's unplug it already. Alright, now gently unfold the hinges, so they are out of the way. Alright, so now we can take out our I/O board. Here we have the part number. Now we can take out the motherboard. Oh, and that's our processor. Processor is soldered on the motherboard. So if it doesn't work, you have to replace the whole motherboard. So unscrew all the screws for the motherboard. And disconnect all the remaining cables. That's our keyboard. Now we can cut off touchpad and the fingerprint reader. So that's our motherboard. Here, that's our part number. Alright, now let's disconnect the Palmrest keyboard touchpad assembly. Okay, so that's the touchpad Palmrest keyboard assembly. Let's see if we can take out just the touchpad. No, looks like it's riveted to the Palmrest, unless that's the screw. Let's make sure. It is actually screw. Let's see if we can take it out. Okay, so let's unscrew the screws on the top. Alright, so this is how we can take out the touchpad. Here we have the part number. And the keyboard is riveted to the Palmrest, so you cannot replace it. You have to buy the whole keyboard Palmrest assembly like that. If you need parts, check gatlaptopparts.com. And now let's see if we can take out the actual touch screen from the cover. So let's start with that bottom stripe. So once you find the gap, you need to wiggle this plastic piece to disconnect all the clips. Alright, so that's our cover. That's our part number. And now, here, those black squares, that's the piece of the adhesive sticking out. So start with those screws on the sides. And now catch that adhesive strip. And pull it out from underneath the screen. Be very gentle, don't break it. If you break it, you won't be able to take out the LCD. So you have to hold it horizontally. Alright, so one side is out. Now pull out the other side. Alright, let's see if we can take it out. Oh, there's one more screw here in the middle. Alright, so we were able to take out the LCD. Now we have to disconnect the video cable. You have to flip this retaining clip. And now we can pull out the cable. Alright, so now we could disconnect the screen. Here, that's our model number for the screen. And here, that's our back cover with hinges, the video cable. So we can take out and replace the video cable. Here we have the part number. Okay, so that's our webcam cable and the back cover with the webcam and hinges. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.